I just wanna. Everybody now. Oh yeah. Stop your feet. I just wanna. Stop your feet. Everybody now. Stop your feet. I just wanna. Oh yeah. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, stop your feet. Everybody now. Stop your feet. I just wanna. Oh yeah. Oh, stop your feet. Oh. Yeah, we said we let it go, but we settled for the last. Couldn't let you want it though. Who am I to let you down? No, who am I to let you down? Down, down.
hello everyone, and welcome round one of playoffs. TD Aftermath on the blue side taking on FTD Darkin. Matt Pizza, how's it going? What are you looking forward to in this match?
You know, Clutch, I'm looking forward to see what happens in the mid lane. All right, that's where we should all have our eyes on, as bans are underway. TD Aftermath banning away the Trundle. Honestly, it's the mid jungle synergy for both of these that I think is gonna determine the outcome of these games, right? If Uncle Squash is left alone, and he's allowed to do whatever he wants, then he's gonna be a problem. He's gonna, like, we've seen his Corgi. It's really scary, and TD Aftermath, if they want to win, they definitely need a plan for their Corgi, or they can just be like, you know what, let's just ban it away. As FTD Darkin, they are going to be using a few E-sub, or they are going to be using an E-sub, so they will be losing some bans as well. So TD Aftermath banning away the Vigar, and Clutch, what about you? What are you expecting out of this game?
Yeah, so obviously some of these revolve around bans, but FTD doesn't really have them. So for the side of Aftermath, first, winning formula, ban Corki. Don't let him get Corki, please. Like, Uncool Squash is 1v9 games on Corki, and against multiple top tier teams. Just take it away from him. Please do not let this guy get Corki. Next up, what I want to see Aftermath do is get the Fat Jesser, their support, on a tank engage support. Preferably Nautilus. He plays exceptionally well on these playmaking supports, these tank engage supports, and when he's playing these type of, like, enchanters, he doesn't do as well. So I want to see him on a tank engage support, give him the utility, let him be able to start the plays. And the last thing for the side of AFB, if Samir is left open, insta-pick it. Because Ikazuchi, their ADC, he, like, literally drops, like, 20 kills every time he plays Samir. I just pick it for him. It's a comfort pick. Just give it to him. Let him play that champion. So we'll see what TD Aftermath is going to do. 1 second. All right, there we go. Obviously, FTD doesn't have any bans, but for the side of FTD, get Jason KB. You can also pick it. There you go. TD Aftermath could just take it away. For the side of FTD, get Jason KB on an engaged jungler. We saw last week in the really professional scrimmage, lol. The Vi, the Jarvan. Give him these engaged junglers and let him be proactive. We've seen FTD, they play around their jungler. Let this guy be very active on the map. Second thing, Uncool Squash on a mid laner that scales. Corki, Victor, Veigar. Give him something that he's able to take over the game. Bang, look at that. Homework done. That's the Victor. Check the box. Camp him, get him ahead. Last thing, pick mid early in the draft so AFE cannot target their mid laner. Look what was picked early in the draft. Victor. All the boxes are being checkmate, Pizza. It looks like I've done my homework and the teams are listening to me.
It does look, or you could just be the prophet and, you're controlling the strings behind it, You're secretly tapping to FTD being like, okay, pick it right now so that I look really cool when I'm talking about you guys. But, like you said, Clutch, Victor coming in, Renata Glass being picked up for FTD Darkin. That's an interesting pick. And Kane being picked up for TD Aftermath. Clutch, I see the Renata Glass, right? And I'm thinking, like, Samira. That's my first thought it comes into head, right? Samira Renata, insane combo, really strong. But I don't think FTD Darkin is the type of team to pick Samira, right? If it was Aftermath, I would see it. I would just see the Samira pick. If Aftermath had Renata and Samira, that would be terrifying.
Alright, we're gonna see the Braum come through, which it's not. I mean, it's better than the Enchanters, is what I will say. But I feel like this matchup is pretty easily abusable for Renata. Like, Renata can kind of just do whatever with range advantage, but we'll see. Braum coming through. Obviously, I'm pretty sure Braum can actually block Renata.
Yeah.
So I think that's an interaction. So that coming through, I would have liked them, seeing like the Nautilus or the Samira come out, because I feel like this is, the bread and butter that they've been playing. But instead, they're going to go with the Braum, the side of FTD. They're picking the Jinx. Obviously, I didn't have this, written down because I only have 3. I can't write down a whole essay of what a team should do. Only got 3 points. But Hello 301 plays a lot of Jinx, plays a lot of Ashe. And we saw last series, or the series, what series was it? It was FTD versus someone on stream. And like Ashe was like literally 3-0. and it was picked every single game. I don't remember who they were playing, but like Ash was the prio pick in that series. So he can play a lot of these utility, but he can also play carry. For the side of FTD, they end up having they only have one ban for this game. So we'll see what their one ban is going to be. The side of TD Aftermath, taking away the Mordekaiser. One thing I didn't write down that I've noticed is that FTD, they need to isolate, isolate their top laner Reigning Wolves on a favorable matchup, because we saw last week, or the week before, when you give him Renekton, it's not looking so good. Don't give him the Renekton. He needs to be on these comfort picks that he can play, and you need to give him a favorable matchup so that he can take over the game. Because he's a very, very strong player and one of the win cons for the side of FTD. So if you are able to give him this pick, he can 1v9 the game if you give him a favorable pick. I didn't write that one down because I feel like it was not as important as the other ones. But we'll see. Maybe they're going to save counter pick for him. Jungle left open. We see the Kayn. That gives a free pick for the side of FTD Darkin. As we are waiting, man. What are they going to pick?
Oh,
what is
nothing. Who knows?
We don't know what it is.
We don't know what it is.
We'll have to wait, Matt Pizza. But for the side of TD Aftermath, what are you expecting here, Matt Pizza?
Yeah. Honestly, with a Braum, I would expect them to play something a little bit safer in the bot side, right? They're not really looking to play anything too crazy bot lane. So I would say something like you were saying, maybe the Ashe. I could potentially see a Jhin coming out. I don't know how viable that is, but never mind. We're picking the Shen here. Now, Shen is in a very, very abusable matchup in the top lane.
For TD Aftermath, we'll have to see what they pick. I mean, they have the Braum Corki. They might just be saying, we're just going to play towards poke and fight, so they pick like Ezreal or something, and they just try to poke them down. But Zeri is going to be the lock in for the side of TD. What is it? Skarner, the lock in for the side of FTD Darkin. I mean, it technically is an engaged jungler. You just run at them and pull them back. So
yeah,
like,
it works.
It is technically an engaged jungler. But I would have liked something with like more reliable CC or like more playmaking potential, like the Jarvan, like the Vi. I feel like FTD Darkin, they really thrive on that when Jason KB is able to get that pick. As we see the Malphite going to be the R5 lock-in for the side of FTD Darkin. So Matt Pizza, look at these drafts, break it down for me. What do you like and what do you not like?
I like TD Aftermath's Corki, Zeri, right? Those two are going to be so hard to get on, so hard to engage. Corki can just W away, Zeri's just moving at like Mach 20, right? Impossible for Skarner to like try to get up. What I don't like, I'd probably have to say the Shen, to me, it seems kind of weird. Just with how they want to play the team fights, right? It just seems like Corki, Zeri, they just want to like poke, they just want to like run around. Braum's there to just protect, Kane's looking for picks, Shen's just kind of like in the side lane doing his own thing, or like it seems kind of off. For FTD Darkin, overall the comp seems kind of standard. FTD Darkin, they just have a front to back with Skarner and Jinx, so I can't say I hate on it too much. Yeah, honestly, with the Shen pick, I honestly would have liked to see something a bit more, a stronger top lane pick, right? Something like Mordekaiser's ban, maybe like Gwen, right? Something that can abuse Shen, but Malphite's not too bad here if you want to play safe top lane.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like for the side, for both of these teams at least, I feel like it's very clear that, they're picking weak side top for both these teams, and it's all going to be about mid and bot. Like, it's going to be just absolute dragon stacking. We are just all putting all our marbles into the bot and mid lane, so it's going to be interesting for both of these teams. Pupper Please going into this top lane, I believe, has taken more of a, utility backseat role in the top lane. And obviously, TD Aftermath, they have a bunch of good players. They are basically a star-studded lineup like LTMK. So having someone willing to be able to say, hey, you know what, I'll just take a backseat. You can pick me a tank. Like I'll just sack for the team is very valuable. So Pupper Please going top, going to be playing that tank, doing his job, just hitting R basically on that Zeri in team fights most likely. And we'll see how Zeri is going to do in these fights. Obviously if you're going to have the Skarner and Malphite just gunning for you the entire fight. We'll see if Zeri is going to go QSS because, you know, obviously the mini game with Skarner is if the Skarner's good, he's actually not going to start with ult. He's going to start with his E and Q to stun you. You're going to QSS that, and then he's going to ult you. That's like the mini game with Skarner. If you have QSS, you don't ult right away because then he's just going to QSS your ult, and it's useless now. So we'll see if, you know, we'll see some of those shenanigans. But Matt Pizza, let's get the Drake prediction before we head to a short break.
Ooh, Drake prediction. All right, Clutch. Honestly, my blinds are closed, so I can't really think of what to do. So, first, right off the bat, I'm gonna say it's gonna be the Hex Tech.
All right, Hextech, Matt Pizza.
Yep.
Closing my eyes.
All right.
You know what's tomorrow?
The tornado.
The tornado's coming. That's gonna be Janna using her Q. It's gonna be Cloud.
Cloud.
I'm calling it right now. It's gonna be the Cloud Soul coming through. You know, the tornadoes in Ames, Iowa. They're coming for us, man.
Whoa, DDoS. Yo.
Wow,
wait
it's
a
like
minute.
they don't know we go to Iowa State, Matt Pizza. It's not
Wait,
like it's
no.
everywhere.
No, yeah, we definitely didn't tell them that. What? No.
Yeah, okay, Matt Pizza. They don't know we go to Iowa State. It's not like I have an Iowa State basketball profile picture.
Oh my God, this guy's DDoSing himself.
It's not like everyone knows my name either, Matt Pizza. All right. With that, we're going to go to a short break. When we come back, Game 1 action between TD Aftermath and FTD Darkin. We'll see you there. Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome back to Game 1 action. TD Aftermath on the blue side, Feed the Dream at Darkin on the red side. EGL Winter 2022 Winners Round 1. Should be an absolute banger matchup coming through from both of these teams. So, Matt Pizza, break it down for me. What are you looking for in this game?
Well, Clutch, I'm looking for stuff to happen in the middle to bottom side of the map. Top lane, I know you don't play top lane. You're a support main, all right. You don't understand this top lane matchup. Let me paint a picture for you, right? It's a nice day at the pool. All right, you got your wet noodle out. You see your friend, he has a wet noodle out as well, and you hit each other for 20 minutes, and that's pretty much his top lane matchup, Clutch. As we have some fighting going on.
Yeah, they're fighting over the Spire, Matt Pizza. The
You
Spire.
really want the Spire.
That's extra gold. Oh my, they're up gold.
15
I think
extra.
the game's over.
It's a gold diff, 15 gold diff at 1 minute. GG, go next.
Yeah, I think it was 30 because didn't two of them get 15?
Oh, did two of them get 50? I wasn't sure. I just started plus
See?
15.
Oh,
TD
that
Aftermath bot lane
pizza.
is already ahead with 30 gold. Alright, GG, go next.
Oh, it's a bot gap already. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, both junglers going to be starting on the bottom side of the map. So are going to be meeting around that top side around the 315 mark. Should be seeing them there. Shen Malphite, obviously, nothing's going to happen in that lane. It's just them going to be kind of just, hitting each other and being like, oh, wait, we don't do any damage. Very fun. Matt Pizza, first rate, is that Infernal? What did you predict? Oh, you said
I did a Hex Tech, yeah, and you said Cloud.
we're still alive.
We're still on it.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this game is going to go. I think FTD and AFE have had pretty good back half of the split in the regular season, as Pupper Please gets a good trade on to Reigning Wolves. Got the Corrupting Pots, though, should just be able to heal right back up. Victor Corky in the mid lane, it's the classic matchup, the scaling matchup. It's like, what was it, Corky Azir? Like the most sleeper matchup where like nothing happens and you wait like 50 minutes until something happens. Yeah, that's basically what the matchup is going to be. Now, Jason KB is electing to skip his wolves. He's going straight to the red buff to get that instant level 3. We'll see if he's maybe going to look to make a play now.
He's going towards the mid lane, actually. I think this might be the play you were talking about, Clutch. As
all right, here we go. They're looking on to Buckby. Buckby going to have to flash away. And again, Jason KB, put him on those proactive junglers. Get him those junglers that can make plays early. Already seeing the impact early on for the side of FTD.
And that's flash burned away from Buckby. So Jason KB could just look to loop around his... He's trying to get something done top lane, but he's sitting on a ward, Clutch. Probably his nose, as he might be just fight this.
Yeah, and here we go. Jason K-Boy going on to Pupper Please. Now, this is going to be a 2v2, and obviously mid-prior going to the side for Buckby. He already was roaming up, so Jason K-Boy going to have to give this this scuttle up. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that obviously Jason K-Boy electing to make that play in the mid lane, he's going to be down farm. Convey already 24 CS on the Kane, going to be 28 now, level 4. While Jason KB, he's only cleared three camps, and he's level 3. So, obviously, Kane can clear faster than the Skarner, and it's going to be a trade-off. Can Skarner get his lanes ahead? Because he's going to find himself in a deficit regardless.
And honestly, it seems like Kane, like you said, Clutch, Kane is just getting ahead in terms of just taking the objective, taking jungle camps and stuff. Right now, it seems that Jason K-Boy, he could probably look to go top, right? Just because of how pushed up Pupper Please is. And could look to make Shen force his flash. Meanwhile, Convey looking to make stuff happen in bot lane, going in.
Convey is on the bot side. There are summoners up. They're looking on to Oathkeeper. He's going to have to flash away. Should be able to get out of that one, though, but that's going to be the heal and the flash burn. Ikazuchi does take some damage in return. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, they do look on to the Corky, or Jason KB is just trying to help push out this wave. Yep, that's what it looks like. He's just helping to get that Victor get a reset. And it's pretty standard stuff. I mean, we kind of expected this from both teams. It's going to be weak side top for TDA. They're going to play towards this bot lane and try to get their bot lane ahead. For the side of FTD, camp mid. That's the name of the game. We're just going to throw all our resources at mid and hope Uncool Squash can carry. So pretty standard stuff coming through from both these teams early on.
I do want to mention that Jason K-Boy does have Conqueror. He did opt for the Conqueror Skarner instead of the Predator or Aftershock. So we might see him do more of a damagey build, mayhaps.
Yeah, going to have the Conqueror, so not the Phase Rush or the Predator, going to be electing, it looks like, to, longer fights. Try to take those longer fights. Now, Kane is going to be going Red Kane, so keep that in mind in this game. He does have the Conqueror. He's starting to build towards the Gore Drinker. Could he go Blue Kane? Yes, but he's most likely going to be going Red Kane. I feel like when you take Conqueror, you're probably going Red Kane. As Skarner did just reset, getting the Sheen picked up. Convey is up levels, but again, it's what you expect from, the Kane versus Skarner. Kane going to be farming up, just saying, all right, hey, I'm just going to be touching my camps, farming up. And Skarner's going to be trying to make plays on the map. Meanwhile, FTD or TDA going to be taking the Dragon. Ocean Drake is the next Dragon map pizza. We've got a pretty good shot for this.
Good. Yeah, we had like what 60%, 66% chance for us to be right, and 30% chance for Exonian to be right here. Jason K Boy is coming back in.
Yeah, we're looking back into the mid lane, stun coming through, but Jason K Boy is level 4. He is putting so much pressure onto this Corki, but again, every single time he does this, he's losing tempo, he's getting behind in farm, and if nothing continues to happen for this Skarner, this Kane is just going to absolutely dominate the jungle matchup and basically be able to take probably a ton of the early objectives from the tempo and the lead that he does have. So do need to keep that in mind. This is Chilling Smite Kane, not the Red Smite. So going to be going for the Blue Smite in the jungle. And yeah, nobody's dead yet. We're 7 minutes in. Just a little, got to feel out the teams. Feel out how they play,
Yeah. It's no bloody games. This is more cold calculating. All right, we don't take any shenanigans. We don't do that here. All right, everything's calculated. All right, backed by science, backed by statistics. Convey, he's coming in.
Yeah, Convey gonna be looking for the play on Uncool Squash, but he should just be able to walk out of that one. It's already a 19 CS lead for the Kane in the jungle. He is up a level, so huge lead for Convey. Now, obviously it's one thing to get the lead, but now how is he going to abuse this lead? Is he going to be able to get Rift Throw? Is he going to be able to start the Dragon stacking? Is he going to be able to basically just take over the jungle and get every single objective is the real question. So, do need to keep an eye on that. Another thing to keep in mind, as we might see a play onto the bot side, top CS. Raiding Wolves is up 24 CS right now on the Malphite. So he's been able to basically mitigate the lead that the Kane has onto this Skarner. There's actually pretty big CS leads besides mid lane, like one side or the other. That actually makes the goal basically even. So pretty interesting. Is now going to be looking on to this Shen. He does have the flash, has the dash. That's the ultimate coming through. Jason KB going to get the stun. He still does have the ultimate, but he doesn't even need to use it. First blood going over to Raining Wolves.
Uncle Slash almost dies to Buckby in the mid lane. Yeah, Clutch, that was just a good play. Jason K-Boy just saw that Papa Please was overextended and just came up and was just like, here you go, Raiding Wolves. Have a kill on top of that CS lead that you got. And, hello, 3-0, as it doesn't end, Clutch.
Yeah, we're looking in the mid lane. Jason K-Boy, he does have the ult. He's going to use it. Convey's going to be flashing forward. Jason KB flashing away. He's very low. Any rockets are up. No mana, not able to find the kill. A trade of flashes, but that's 2 flashes for the price of 1. If you are the side of FTD, you are taking that one, I feel like. But now, something to keep in mind, Skarner doesn't have the flash anymore. And the whole point is like Skarner flash ults, right? And pull someone back and they die. Now without that, there's basically a 5-minute window that this Skarner doesn't have the flash ult. So there is, some escapability from the side of TDA. But first blood going over to the side of FTD, starting off this series with the kill method. So.
Not too bad, Clutch, not too bad. As honestly, like you were talking about, the CS leads for TDA, right? Zeri, almost like what, a 21 CS lead from the Jinx. That's such a huge CS lead to have on Zeri. And then we also have Kane, who also has respectively 25 CS, 25, 26, around there, CS lead on the Skarner. So that's being mitigated by the first blood that they got.
Jason came in the top lane. Double kill for him. It looked very, very close in the top lane. Skarner 2-0-1, and seems Raining Wolves and Jason KB just been teaming up, taking down the side of TD Aftermath. And it's a huge double kill for Jason KB in the jungle, basically just mitigating the lead that this Kane was able to get. And now, Jason K. Boy, what else can he do? He does have the ult up very soon, has the Chilling Smite. We'll see who he is going to be looking for with that pull, but absolutely massive for the side of FTD.
You know, coach, if you have a really strong engage, right? If you have a fed tank and you have a fed scanner that are running at you and you're like damaging, right? Your Corki is there, you're damaging them, and they're just like, yeah, that's awesome. You're tickling me, but I do not care. And they just come up and it's just like, how do you play the game then? I think that's how FTD wants to go about this game, right? They just want to create a huge wall that their carries, Hello 301 and Uncle Squash can just safely poke, safely do their damage. Whereas Ikazuchi and Buckby, they just aren't gonna have fun. As
All right,
here
well,
comes-
yeah, here comes the Dragon Fight Buckbeak. He does have the package. Shen does have ultimate though, so do need to keep that in mind for the side of TDA. If FTD is going to fight this one, is that's the package going to be going down. Dragon going to be going over to the side of TDA. That's going to be the Renata all coming through. Oathkeeper going to be taking damage to pull back from Jason K. Boy. That's going to be a 1-for-1 so far. Can Jason K. Boy stay alive is the answer. The question, the answer is no. Now, Ikazuchi running forward. He has the ultimate pop. He finds one. He's going to be able to find two onto Uncle Squash. Is he going to dash over the wall? He's flashing over. He's looking for Hello 301. It's a triple kill coming through. Can he get the quadra? It's a quadra kill for Ikazuchi, making his name heard in game number 1.
and just like that, the tempo that FTD has been working so hard to build, Jason K-Boy putting up so much ganks, giving up so much farm, is taken away by Ikazuchi. If you look at this fight, right, Buckby, he uses his package onto Uncle Swatch and Oathkeeper. The ulti does come out, does do a good amount of damage, but just look at the damage from Corki and Ikazuchi. Ikazuchi just is stacking his passive, and just like at that point, he's like, he can just run away. Health bars are too low, and you know you can't do much at that point with a Zeri just running you down like that. And yeah,
Obviously, you know, the Zeri, if she's able to get that ult and she's untouched, that was the one thing I'm scared of, right? Raining Wolves, he wasn't there. And Raining Wolves, I feel like, is the tool to get on top of this Zeri. Because Skarner's going to have to basically run at you, and Zeri can kind of kite that out. But if Malphite's able to knock up Zeri, then that's when the Skarner can really follow up and be able to abuse that. Ikazuchi, though, no Skarner or no Malphite being there means that he basically can just kite out this fight. You know, Skarner obviously trying to burst someone on the side of TDA didn't work out. And if you're not able to burst someone with that ultimate, now you're kind of just like useless. You're just a frontliner that's sitting there and you're just a meat tank. And the problem is the side of FTD, all the gold is onto the Skarner and Malphite. And yes, a Malphite can theoretically carry, but they don't have any damage. They really cannot get through this front line. That's the side of TDA right now. TDA, very good team fight. Ikazuchi with the quadra kill, 4-0 on the Zeri, and the side of TDA most likely going to be getting this Rift Herald. Yeah, they're going to be able to pick up this Rift.
you know, coach, after that Drake fight, right? Kills are tied up. FTDA does have a small gold lead, but nothing too crazy. All gold is concentrated on the Zeri, like you said. So it's gonna be interesting on how we see FTD respond to this, right? Because look at Ikazuchi, he's just 1v2ing, and FTD can't do anything about it right now. They're just so scared of him, right? He has a Trinity Force completed, has his boots, tier 2 boots as well, so he's in a really good position to take over the game right now, if nothing changes.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like Ikazuchi now's put up, he's in a very good spot to carry this one. And it's looking good for the side of TD Aftermath. And for FTD, right, you have the Skarner. You need to use the Skarner ult to get picks, right? I feel like, you know, the whole point of the Skarner is to pick off people in the side lane and just be able to ult them back and kill them. If you're just going to basically, you know, kind of just front the back and just sit there and try to run at them, I mean, it might not work out so well for the side of FTD. As we see TDA potentially looking for a dive here. They're going to have to be able to push in the wave. They have the Rift Herald. This tower most likely should be going down, and with Corki moving to the bot side of the map, there really isn't a cross-map play for the side of FTD. They could be going for the top tower, but with Buckby now rotating to the bottom side of the map, knowing that, hey, maybe Raining Wolves is going to walk down and look to make a play on me, there's no cross-map play from FTD, so really well played from the side of TD Aftermath, able to just pick up a tower for free.
As you know, or FTD might be looking for something. Raining Wolves is in the bot side. This could be a 5v5 clutch.
Yeah, this could be a 5v5. Remember, Shen can join with that ultimate. Jason K. Boy, he's going to need to ult this Zeri if they want to have a chance at winning this fight now. Malphite has the flash, has the ult. Skarner, flash, ult. Like, there are options to get on top of this Zeri. Drake going to be spawning in 53 seconds. It is Mountain Map Pizza, and we didn't predict that. We didn't even talk about it. So Exernian really just rigging it, I guess. I don't know. Did GGFF open? Go next.
Actually, 33% chance and she gets it. How could this happen? It's gonna, Clutch. It's the next one. All right, next one we'll get it. Next soul we'll get it for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, eventually we're gonna win, right? I'm coping, but like eventually, it might take like, 100 tries, but we're gonna win one of them.
Might take the rest of the season, and some more after that, but we'll win eventually.
Matt Pizza, hear me out. We just comp roll Exernian for rigging.
True. All right, comp roll Exernian.
Then the league dies.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hold up, wait a minute. No.
No, we were joking. We didn't mean that.
It's a prank.
It's a prank. April Fools, haha.
Yeah, late April Fool's joke. The side of FTD now, they are going to be starting this dragon. Corky is trying to show up, has the package, but this dragon might just be going over as Convey actually gets over the wall with the Renata ult. He's taking a bunch of damage. That's the Victor ult coming down. Jigsaw also going to be coming down. Dragon going to be going to the side of FTD. Buckby, he picks up the package, but is he going to be able to use it is the question, because he picked up the package, obviously being, thinking that, hey, we're going to fight this dragon, but he ended up picking it up a little bit late. I don't know if the package just came up or anything, but now he's going to have to use this, and basically he's going to be forced to make a play. And he's going to be pressured to make this play. Now, Raining Wolves potentially looking into the mid lane. Buckby does have the package, though. He has fast reaction speed. Oh, he's actually just going to go straight in, but Malphite's right over the wall. Hello, 301. He is going to go down. Good stopwatch coming through from Buckby. The flash away. Everyone gets out at the end of the day. TDA. Gonna be winning the game. No, I don't know. But really well played from the side of TDA. The coordination coming through, and they end up all staying alive. And hello, 301. He had that Renata W on him, and I thought, okay, he's gonna get the reset, right? Because Buckby is super low, but then the stopwatch coming through, super clutch, raiding out the Renata W, and ends up living. So what looked like, potentially a 1-for-0 for the side of FTD now turns into a 1-for-0 for TDA, and they get the mid turret. So TDA playing really well.
He is making some really good plays and really good macro as well, right? Clutch, just like you said, if the stopwatch didn't come in, it would have been a huge win for FTD, right? They were able to get the 1-for-0, and FTD would have been able to get ahead as Jason K. Boy is just in the top bush. Oh, he's running. He's going.
He's going in, yeah. This is going to become a fight, by the way. The reinforcements are on the way. They're looking on a Pelfer, please, but here we go. Here comes the Fat Jester going in. That's Ikazuchi just running straight forward. He has the QSS. He will use it. Raiding Wolves, no ult. Uses the flash. That's the Berserk coming through. Is it going to be enough? Victor ult going to be coming down. Lots of damage going to be coming through. Jason K-Boy able to find one. Uncool Squash picks up another. Convey using that ultimate. Jason K-Boy, is he going to be able to find the kill? The answer is no. Double kill going over for Convey in the jungle on the red Kane. Jinx Rocket does come through. It's not enough. Buckby pushing the bot turret. 2-for-1 for the side of TDA.
And Clutch, these fights, you do not want to take these fights if you're FTD, right? With Iguzuchi just getting so much more ahead, right? You really want to try to mitigate the bleeding as much as you can, but unfortunately, fight after fight, TDA is coming on top. Granted, this time they were able to pick up the Shin, but they didn't give so much more over to the side of TDA. So if you look here, right, it seemed good. It seemed like a 2v1 until the Fat Jester, Puffer Please, Iguzuchi, and Convey showed up. Iguzuchi QSS out of Jason K-Boy's ulti, and the Renata Glass ult did come in clutch and almost turned the tides, but it just didn't have enough damage. And with Hello 301 being in the mid lane and not being there, they just did not have the damage to follow up and kill any of them since health bars were so low.
HP bars being really, really low. Buckby able to get some damage on this turret. And I feel like, FTD are fighting back, but every single time, there's a team fight or something ends up happening, TDA just end up getting a little bit more. And sometimes, you start adding up just a little bit more out of every single fight, and it starts to balloon into a huge lead. We see them now. They do end up having a 3.5k gold lead for themselves. So, like, these little, things they're getting after these fights. They're barely winning these fights, but barely winning, 5 fights, 6 fights, able to get an objective after you fight. that is huge. That will propel you to a win. And that's what separates good from great in my eyes. You know, if you're able to get these things after these fights, that's how you separate a top team and like an above average team, basically. Because I feel like FTD is a good team. They are a good team in the league. They are top 4 without a doubt. This team has shown that, hey, they're here to compete, and they are contenders. But obviously, TDA, they've leveled up their play. They've been looking super good in this game. A minute until the dragon spawns, man, pizza.
And that's what we're gonna see the next fight, Clutch. Bugby is in the top lane, pushing out. You know, honestly, he's just a silent menace, right? Bugby is just in the silent, just doing his own thing. He has a TP. He's there to help out the team, but he's just like, I just want some lone time with me in the turrets. As FTD might be bush stacking, they might be able to catch a pick here almost. This Bugby just going for the turret. He doesn't care that the dragon's spawning in 30 seconds. He just wants the turret, man.
Listen, Matt Pizza. He doesn't need it. He says, you know what, team, watch this. They might be coming for me, but I'm getting the turret. As Bugby, he doesn't have the package for this fight, it looks like, but he is going to be walking down. That is huge, though. As here we go, maybe they look on to Pupper, please. Actually, Jason KB seems to be the one caught out. He has the flash, or not the flash, he has the ult. He's going to use it. That's going to be the Renata ult going to be coming down. Watch Ikazuchi, though. Is he able to stay alive? Because if Ikazuchi stays alive in this fight, it could be huge. That's Jason K. Boy going to be going down. Raining Wolves trying to walk forward, but Ikazuchi just able to kite them out, and this is going to be a one fight from the side of TDA. Huge rocket coming through. Double kill. Can he get the triple? Oh, it's going to be stolen by Bugby in the mid lane. Uncool Squash goes down. It's a 5-for-1 for the side of TDA, and Matt Pizza, you got to be thinking that's probably the game.
Yeah, it's all those little, like, they just barely won, like, 4 or 5 fights in a row, Clutch, and those barely turned up into, whoa! And those barely just turned into a huge lead for TDA right now. Like, if you do this fight, right, this is such a good fight. Bugby wasn't here already. It was a 4v5 for the side of FTD, and they're still unable to decisively win this fight, right? Look at Conway. He's just there 1v1ing Uncool Squash. Like, he wins that. Like, look how low his health bar was. Meanwhile, Ikazuchi just eviscerating the backline. Like, if you're an FTD fan, you're just thinking, all right, this game's really looking doomed, right? You just gotta be thinking, how do we win the next game? How do we how do we change draft? What do we play differently? What do we do differently in order to win the next few games?
Yeah. I feel like, I guess the Skarner's the engage in the jungle, but I want something with more reliable engage, right? Even if it could be the Vi, right? You hit R, the only way they're dodging it is if they stopwatch. Like, it literally is undodgeable. Like, I something like the Jarvan, I want something that can close the gap and basically be able to engage for free for Uncool Squash in the mid lane, because when we've seen FTD succeed in this league, it's been through Uncool Squash. He's been their, very good player, and they've played through him. I feel like the rest of the roster is basically, that supporting roster that helps him out. Hello 301, I want to give him a quick shout out because I think he's a very good ADC in the league. He doesn't get a lot of resources, I feel like, from his team, but he's always usually relevant in games and does a great job. Obviously not this game. It's not looking like, he's obviously doing amazing, but I feel like Hello 301, as he's actually made a game time, but I feel like he is a little bit underrated, and he does a fair job at ADC, even with, not getting the resources, all of it going to Uncool Squash. And the fact that he's, that secondary carry for the team is absolutely massive for FTD.
He's kind of like the unsung hero, right? Everyone, he's just there with Uncool Squash to back up, provide the damage, just be there helping out a friend, as Oathkeeper needs to be really careful.
Yeah, they might be looking on to Oathkeeper. He does have the W, but the bailout's not going to be able to save him. As Ikazuchi dashing in, looking for Hello 301. But yeah, again, TDA, they're so far ahead. And at this point, you can basically just, kind of walk into the other team's jungle, and there's not really much FTD can do. So it's unfortunate. Now, what they can do is if they're able to steal this Baron, they can come back into the game. It is warded from the side of FTD. Jason KB has flash. So maybe we see something here as Fat Jets are going to be taking some damage. This could be very risky from the side of TDA. It's at 5k. Shen does have that ultimate, though, so keep that in mind. Now the Shen TP going to be coming down, trying to pressure the side of FTD. Pupper Please going to be going in, going to get that taunt down. Bugby staying alive. Huge damage coming through. Ikazuchi's able to find one. They're looking on to Jason KB. That's going to be the Shen getting the kill. Now they're looking on to Hello 301. They will take him down also. Raining Wolves trying to run for his life. Flash forward coming through from Ikazuchi. We'll see if he dashes over the wall, and he does. And Wolf does have the flash. He's not going to commit that one, but FTD, they lose 3, and now Baron's on the table again.
And honestly, Clutch, it's looking really doomed. I don't know what FTD can do, right? They have to just get picks. They have to somehow find Ikazuchi all alone, get that 700 gold bounty, somehow find Convey alone, and get that 500 gold bounty, or make a miracle Baron steal, or something, right? But at this point, it's too little too late, right? The game's looking really doomed, especially here, right? Health bars were low. The Fat Jester was basically unable to be in this fight, right? So, and then the Shun TPs, and it's just a disaster from that. Just look at the damage Corki does. Hello Trio, what, just so much from his health bar. And not to mention, Ikazuchi just coming in and just doing Zeri things. Like, the Zeri's so far ahead and does so much damage at this stage that it's just insane.
Yeah, and, you know, TDA, I feel like it's just a matter of time before this game is kind of over. 45 seconds until that Mountain Drake spawns. If they're able to get Soul, you can basically just write this one off as kind of a GG. Now, again, FTD Game 2. What do I want to see from them Game 2? I want to see a different jungler. I want to see something that has more reliable CC, more reliable engage. You know, get Jason KB on something that he's going to be able to make plays on, because the Vi was left open. Vi and Jarvan were left open. Like, he could have ended up picking those. They were a potential, but he went with the Skarner. I also would like potentially the Oathkeeper. Now, we don't know, too much about him. He is an E-sub, so I'm not going to comment too much on him. I don't know what his pool is, but I would like to see him on a tank engage. I feel like it complements what FTD wants to do very, very well. I think he's been having an all right game, but obviously the score is 16-6. I mean, you could only say so much about how FTD has been playing in this game. Like, you can kind of point out, maybe they've done this well, they've done that well, but overall, like, they need to step it up if they are going to take down TDA. That's the soul going through. Yeah, and I feel like it's just inevitable now that they're potentially going to lose. Buckby, he says, all right, I'll take it into my own hands. Looking on to Oathkeeper, going to use that ultimate, though, and now the fight's going to begin. Jason K-Boy in the front line, Raining Wolves using that ultimate. Jason K-Boy will be going down. Convey gets that huge shuttle coming through, big rocket coming through, and that's another kill. Convey picks it up. Now the side of TDA, potentially looking to take this tower. The Fat Jester ends up going down the uncool squash first death of the game. Feels bad, man. 0-1 and 16. Nice TDA, by the way. As TDA are pushing the mid lane, and Convey going to be going in on to Raining Wolves. Going to be actually using that ultimate. Going to get a ton of healing back in that. That's going to be the mid tower for sure going down. We'll see if they continue on to this inhibitor. Ultimates are not up for the side of FTD, but TDA, they decide, all right, we're just going to back off. We don't want to risk this one, but a huge team fight win, and they are now up 11K in this game.
Yo, Clutch. Honestly, it was okay. I was just kind of confused. I was like, they're running at them. I think TDA just gets up, but then Bucky is like, no, watch this. As right here, right? TDA, they get the dragon, they get the soul, and they're just running away. FTD is just running away. They don't want anything. Bugby's just like, no, watch this. I'm going in. And look at that Brawl multi that comes in. That was a 4-man Brawl multi. Those just initiates the fight, and Ikazuchi is just able to just go off, right? Just doing so much damage, and just running down FTD. And at this point in the game, TDA is just so far ahead that they can pretty much take any fight and most likely come out on top.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you just kind of focus on the next game if you are the side of FTD.
Yeah.
There are positives to, take away from this game. I think they can fix up a couple things and definitely come back with a stronger game too. And here we go. We're looking on to Popper, please. Maybe this is a potential way, to get some kills back. Is now we're looking on to him. That's going to be the alt burn. He should be going down. I don't think he lives this one, as that's the shutdown. Going to be going over to the side of Jason KB, but they're going to lose an inhibitor for that one from the side of FTD. Huge rocket lands. Oh, there goes their HP bar. But yeah, I feel like at this point, maybe if they're able to get a couple picks, you go into the next game saying like, hey guys, obviously it didn't work out for us. We just swap it up for game 2. We put a better foot forward, because also, got to keep in mind, winners bracket. You have another chance. Yeah. You can run the losers bracket. I mean, G2 literally did it. They literally ran the losers bracket, went undefeated, and won the league. So, just because you go to the losers bracket doesn't mean it's over. You have another chance. All the top 4 teams in the league have a chance, right? You get another life. So, if you do lose this series, it's not the end of the world. However, if you lose this series, you really got to think about, what went wrong for us? What do we need to do to continue our season, because once you go into the losers, one and done. You don't have another week ahead of you if you lose. So do need to keep that in mind. TDA though, they've looked good in game number 1. It's been pretty clean overall. I feel like for them, obviously there was some mistakes, but overall, I'd say it's been a pretty good game from them. As we're kind of just waiting till the game is going to end, and I feel like at this point now it is kind of inevitable.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to talk about in this game, right? We're just looking to see if what fight is gonna be the last fight that TDA needs to close out this game. Probably gonna be this Baron fight that's gonna happen in around a minute. But yeah, Clutch. I mean, score lines: Buckbeat 3-0-10, looking really good on the Corki. Ikazuchi 7-0-7 on the Zeri. You know, really strong. And meanwhile, FTD, right, is just kind of like the strongest player right now is that Skarner and Victor, right? But it's just kind of like they're not that strong if you compare them to TDA, and it's like what they just need the miracle team fight to win, and I don't know if miracles are gonna happen this late into the game.
Yeah, we'll see as top tower is being targeted. For the side of FTD to win, I feel like, you know, it's like double flash ult from Jason KB and Raining Wolves on the Zeri. Like, that is their chance. Like, that, I feel like that's the only way they can potentially win this one. Look at mid lane. Minions are hitting the towers. Kabay, he just flashes in. He says, all right, goodbye.
Oh my
He's
God.
able to pick up one. There's no minions there, by the way. They are just, they're just killing the rock. Leave him alone as Raining Wolves. He is going to get doesn't actually get tagged by the Braum passive, but will be going down. Ikazuchi's legendary. And you got to think, you know, this is the final push for the side of TDA.
2 members down for the side of FTD as Purple Piece is just going in.
Yeah, Purple Piece going in. That's Ikazuchi on a rampage. Legendary now, actually. As Hello 301 flashing away. Those are the flashes. Ikazuchi, he's flashing in. That's a double kill for him to end off the game. 10-0-9 on the Zeri. Great game from the side of TDA and Ikazuchi in this series so far. Is now the side of TDA. They are just tanking up. They are now looking for the Oath Keeper. They'll knock him up. Will he go down? He has not a W. Staying alive for now. Oh, and now he's dead. He will end up falling. Ikazuchi gets himself the 11th kill, and TDA are going to take game number 1.
Yeah, and you know, Clutch, we were talking about this for like the last like what 5-ish minutes. But FTD, they do need to switch up what they're doing, right? Jason K Boy, if he's on more of an engaged jungle, like the Vi, like the Jarvan that we've repeatedly talked about, they might have a better chance winning against Aftermath. But yeah, Clutch, that's honestly we talked about so much about the post game that I'm kind of running out of things to say.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you have the caster that finally does his homework for playoffs, because I don't do my homework for the regular season, I just come in and I'm like, yeah, they picked this, they picked that, they're gonna play. Yeah. No. Once the playoffs hit, I'm doing the homework. I'm like spewing out like, okay, wave ZYX33 slow push into, and then you're just sitting there like, ah.
I'm just sitting here like, what? Wait, we had homework? What?
You're like, he's taking all my points. What is this guy, just the color caster and the play-by-play?
I'm just feeling like, wait, do I even need to be here?
No, you do need to be here, because when I start, you know, losing my voice, or I get, you know, ADHD kicks in and I get bored, then you need to start talking. But with that, game 1 going over to the side of TD Aftermath, we're gonna go to a short break, and we'll be back with game 2 action between TD Aftermath and FTD Darkin. We'll see you there.
take us back to times when lives were similar and times that all seemed easier. Don't be afraid, I'll be the one to guide you through this endless maze. Don't look so sad, you're crying, eyes won't dry. You gotta drive with both headlights so we can see the world and we'll run away together like come close to me. I'll whisper in your ear the things that we could be. I'll drown us in the purple drapes that you were clothed in. We could live like royalty. I'll sing to you like a radio that's held beneath your window. Don't look so sad, you're crying, eyes won't dry. You gotta drive with both headlights so we can see the world and we'll run away together like
Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome back to Game 2 Action. This is not the program, by the way. We're pranking you guys.
April Fools, late April Fools.
April Fools! Oh my god, as we see the bands coming through. Matt Pizza. I got my little keys to the, the winning formula, the keys to the game. Got my little, little notes here. So how many, are they gonna follow the notes, Matt Pizza? Am I gonna like be checking off like, okay, yes, they studied. Okay, A+ on the exam. Oh, well, that's already one. I said ban Corky for AFE.
There we go. Check.
There it is. That's check. That's one. And we'll see, how this draft is going to go. Samira banned away. Oh, wow. Let's if Samira is left open, insta pick it for their ADC. AFE's winning formula.
They didn't do it last time, Clutch. I don't know if your winning formula is the winning formula, but
What do you mean, man?
Samira was open last time, but they opted for the Zeri, and you saw how that went.
Yeah, the Zeri Matt Pizza. Is that Zeri?
Well, no, last round.
I thought you were talking about this one.
No. I'm talking about last game. But yeah, this game. All right, FTD Darkin. Banning away, the FTD Darkin now has their original support, so they are gonna be banning away, getting full bans yet again. So FTD Darkin banning away the Kane, Zac, and Samira. Meanwhile, TD Aftermath taking away the Vigar, Corky, and Trundle. TD Aftermath looking to pick up the Nocturne, and FTD Darkin be wanting the Jinx.
Get the Fat Jester on a tank engage support. Nautilus preferred. What is that being picked right there?
I think
is that
that's
Nautilus
Brom.
actually?
No. Actually, Claude, you gotta get
Whoa!
That's actually Brom. All right.
Oh yeah, that's Brom. That's Brom, right?
Yeah, it's VGU. Okay. I know he kind of looks like Nautilus. I mean, I can see the similarities, but it's Brom. Okay.
I know what you mean. Jinx gonna be first pick. We'll see what FTD Darkin goes with next. Gonna be the Leona coming through. Obviously new support. They have their main support coming through. Cool squash. A mid laner that scales. Pick mid early so they can't turn. Oh, that's crazy actually. They picked them in
Yo,
first.
I don't know what's happening to my play-by-play, guys. I think he's like, I think he went to Hogwarts or something, and he like learned like clairvoyance or something, dude. Like he's just spotting out these like predictions, and they're coming out to be true. If only he can do the same to dragons, but you know that's not happening.
Okay, listen, dragons are RNG. I feel like you do a little bit of your homework. You're writing, you're looking, you study for the exam. You go into the exam and you're like, hey, I know all this. Or you could just be like me, which studies like 20 minutes before the exam and then goes and takes the exam.
Oh my
And then,
god.
oh no. But TD Aftermath, they have the Vex, they have the Nocturne. This is a full dive comp coming through from them. They banned the Mordekaiser, they banned the Volley. We'll see if they just elect to run it back with the Shen. They could also pick Malphite if they want in the top lane. Ezreal going to be their pickup though for ADC.
But yeah, like you said, Clutch, TD Aftermath going full dive, right? They have the Nocturne, not this Vex. They are going in. FTD Darkin really needs an answer to that. They need some type of disengage because at the moment, as it stands, the Jinx is not looking to live that long. As Lee Sin does provide a decent amount of disengage, he does have the kickback, but you kind of need something else as what's left open. The top laner is left open for the side of FTD Darkin. Who is it going to be, Clutch? What does your prediction say? Bet you didn't expect the Aatrox coming out.
No, I predicted that. No, I didn't actually write anything on top lane. I could only have 3 points, Matt Pizza. I'm not going to have 18 different points and be like, so if this is picked, they're going to pick this. But yeah, Aatrox is going to be picked up. Lee Sin, I mean, it is kind of that jungler that, can be tank engage. Or not tank engage, but it can engage. But the problem with Lee Sin, he has insane, you need to be very confident in this pick because Lee Sin is a high mechanical jungler. This is a jungler that you need practice on. You can't just pick it to be like, I'm gonna play Lee Sin. This is a difficult champion. Even I can't play Lee Sin. This champ is very hard to play. Basically, what you're gonna do in fights late game, or mid to late, is you're sacrificing your life to kick a valuable target. You're basically trading 1-for-1 in fights to try to kill one of the valuable targets on the side of TD Aftermath. That's what he's gonna have to do. The thing I'm worried about is you have Nautilus who's just gonna sit there and ult you when you jump in. You're not gonna be able to move, and you might just get absolutely one shot. Now you see the Lee Sin, you see the Malzahar. They're gonna be targeting this mid lane. I feel like on that Vex, they have Malzahar ult, they have Lee Sin. There's a bunch of damage coming through, and I feel like once level 6 does hit, they can easily kill Vex. Flash Malzahar ult, Lee Sin just ward hops, hits the Q. He can even kick if he wants for, damage and then use the Q to execute Q2. So there's a bunch of, I feel like there's options for the side of FTD, play towards that mid lane, but we'll see how this one's gonna go. Matt Pizza, what's your thoughts on these comps?
It's kind of I do I'm a top lane player, Clutch. You know this. I do like my go in, my brainless go in, don't think about anything, just go kill the carries. I don't like TD Aftermath's comp. FTD Darkin, they do have a lot of playmaking abilities. They do. It just depends on who's ahead and who's in what position and how the fights play out. FTD Darkin, they have a lot of room to counter the TD Aftermath's engage, but it just depends. Will they be able to execute it? Will they be able to survive the engage that FTD Aftermath poses? So a lot of unknowns, Clutch. But you know what's something unknown that we have to predict?
Dragons, Matt Pizza.
The dragons, it's getting kind of dark outside. All right, darkness. What do you think about when you think about darkness? The waterfall.
Nocturne.
No.
Waterfall. What?
Waterfalls. Yeah.
What? What?
So, it's obviously gonna be ocean. All right.
What?
Because
ocean.
yep. Mhm.
And pizza. There's gonna be a storm tomorrow. There's gonna be lightning. Boom. Hex tech.
All right, we're running it back on the hex deck. I see you.
Of course. I have to run it back, Matt Pizza. What if we just pick one dragon the entire split, and eventually we'll get it. We just keep picking one, and we're we'll get it eventually, guys. And then it ends up never being that dragon ever. We just get absolutely screwed over.
I'm gonna say it, Clutch. I'm saying my hottest take. All right. Bring back Chemtech.
No, don't bring back that dragon, please. I don't want to get ran over by a Scion that has 18. Okay, imagine, ready?
Dude.
Scion. No. Listen to this. Scion with GA. Okay.
Okay.
Scion with Renata. Scion with Chemtech. This guy gets
Don't-
4 lives.
Don't forget Sion with Zillion.
Oh, that's 5 lives. He
Yep.
could be his own team. He could like run in there 5 times. You know, just run in and go crazy. All right, Matt Pizza. Anything else you want to say before we head to a break?
Nope.
All right. Well, we're gonna head to a break. When we come back, Game 2 action between Feed the Dream Darkin and TD Aftermath. Don't go anywhere. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Game 2 action. Feed the Dream on the blue side, TDA on the red side. Who needs items, says Graves, unless the scoreboard's bugged. And it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might be.
You know me, Matt Pizza.
Yeah, get a little fooled easily. Yep.
Listen. Our production's so cracked, they only have to hit one button and it just fixes it.
Exactly. Yeah, totally. Mhm.
Yeah. So it looked like FTD was stacking in case of an invade. So obviously this game, the winning formula. TDA did listen to some of it. Obviously, I wanted to see Fat Jester on engage. I want to see him on the Nautilus. I want to see him making plays. I feel like, with this pick, he's going to be a lot more proactive and looking to, for sure, make more plays. The side of FTD, I mean, you've got the Lee Sin, you've got the Malzahar. You roam together, you get level 6, someone's going to die. They have so much damage coming through that I feel like they can almost kill anyone. We'll see how it is going to go for both of these teams, though. Obviously, FTD did lose game number 1, and we'll see how it is going to go in game number 2. The thing that I'm a little bit worried about, Matt Pizza, is this Lee Sin in these mid to late game team fights. How is he like? Vex is going to fear you. Nautilus can CC you. It's going to be almost impossible to kick Ezreal because he can shift. Nocturne has a spell shield. Graves can throw down his smoke screen. Like, there are so many ways that this Lee Sin can just get absolutely screwed over. And I feel like it's going to be super hard for Jason K-Boy to be able to play team fights. Now, if he just gets absurdly fed, he can just 1v9 the game. Like, he can just run around and just kick someone and they die. Like, it doesn't even matter. So I guess that's what the FTD is going to be looking forward to in this one. But Matt Pizza, it's already Hex Tech. Oh, my.
Clutch, you're trolling. You can't double down on the dragons like this. It's never worked. Never. Exarian knows. She knows how we think. You gotta think outside the box, alright, Clutch? It's like I said, alright? You look outside, darkness, alright? Waterfall, alright? She never saw that coming.
Yeah, darkness is waterfall.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
And
that's
oh.
exactly what level 2 gonna be coming out. The Fat Jets are gonna be walking forward with that aftershock. Looking on the Hello 301. That's Ikazuchi flashing forward. That's gonna be one kill going over. But can Ikazuchi win this one? He's gonna find one. Now he's gonna be 1v1ing the Leona. Cleanse is gonna come through. But I'm pretty sure the Leona might be able to win this one. Does the CC come through? That's the root. Actually, the double kill for Ikazuchi on the Ezreal, already popping off. He has had an exceptional series for the side of TDA. 2v2 comes through. Hey, Matt Pizza, guess what? Pick Nautilus. Oh, and it's a double kill.
Assassinito Doble, clutch Assassinito Doble. And
Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say that Ikazuchi, we've seen him on the like aggressive ADCs like the Zeri, like the Samira. We've also seen him pop up on like more of the calmer ADCs, such as the Ezreal, and I believe he played Ashe one game, but I could just be me like putting all the games together
There you
as
go, looking on the Squawks. Is the flash gonna follow? The answer is yes. Flashing forward, and TDA, they find themselves a kill in the mid lane. Oh no, Matt Pizza, it's falling apart.
It's begun. It has begun, clutch. The snowball, TDA's snowball is starting to roll. Ikazuchi 2-0. The Vex, Buckbeat 1-0. Things are not looking good. FTD needs to start making things happen. Otherwise, they're just going to be giving up this game for free. As Raining Wolves almost killed Pupper Please, but Convey's up top.
Yeah, Convey is here, but I don't think a kill is going to be going over, obviously, because there's no way you're going to kill that Aatrox with that flash up. He should be fine. But yeah, TDA out to a very aggressive early game. The 2v2 in the bot side of the map working out very, very well for them. Ikazuchi able to find the double kill. Absolutely massive for him on the Ezreal. He's been having a great series. The Fat Jester in this game, obviously he's been doing pretty good. So this bot lane for TDA been pretty solid. So got to keep an eye on to that. The good news for the side of FTD is the kill did go to Jinx. So Jinx was able to pick up a kill in that exchange. Now Ezreal's obviously stronger, but Jinx able to pick up that kill, does have the coal. Going to be just looking to farm up and get some extra gold from the coal item. So do need to keep that in mind. But yeah, TDA out to an early lead. Need to watch the Nocturne when he's level 6, because obviously Nocturne when he hits level 6, Paranoia is going to be absolutely massive. He needs to get the snowball rolling. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit hard for him in team fights, right? He's going to try to be isolating someone out. And if they are grouped up, it's going to be a little bit difficult for the Nocturne to play. Maybe he ends up going GA second. Pride Stalker on the Golden Guardians. He really likes to go that GA second because he's like, hey, my job is to literally just run in and just be a nuisance and try to kill someone. And if I have GA, I can buy more space for my backline. So we'll see if he's going to go that, what he's going to be going for. I'm definitely going to be looking forward to in this one.
And, TDA Aftermath, they have so much pressure in the bot lane right now, and they could just use that pressure to go for Dragon, right? Their wave is being pushed out. However, Jason K-Boy is in the bot side. They might look for something to happen, as I think we're fighting in the bot lane.
Now we're fighting in the bot lane, looking onto the Fat Jester. Hello, 301's going to flash forward. One more auto. Is that W going to be enough? The answer is yes. Ikazuchi looks like he tried to flash to block it, but wasn't able to. And Hello, 301 able to pick up a kill on the bot side. So some gold are going to be going back to this Jinx. And now with Drake on the table, they are going to be walking towards it.
And TDA just has to give up
on the
Drake.
table, or is it Bug? No, it is.
No,
Wait,
it is.
Matt Pizza. The first Drake was Ocean. It wasn't.
Wait a minute. Wait.
El Matt Pizza. You thought it's Among Us. It's sus. Imposter Drake.
It's Exonian actually just was the thing here. Let's put Hextech and actually changed a lot. As
Matt
next rank
Pizza.
Mountain Clutch. No, we don't talk about it. Okay, we've been hacked. We've been had, Clutch. We've been had. All right.
Matt Pizza. How do you feel that you just got baited? That was the bait of the century.
Dude.
I've never seen that before. Riot Games is even going after you now.
Exonian actually works for Riot Game.
Listen, Matt Pizza. You know what? I'll pull it back. All right. I'll pull it back and I'll guess the dub. We need to beat Exernian once. I don't even remember last time we beat it.
I think we beat her like 3-4 weeks ago, maybe. One game.
I feel like we've beat her in our like dreams, like where we're dreaming, we're like, oh my god, we got the Drake right. Then we wake up and it's like, L. It's like,
L.
it's like, no, we didn't actually win. But TDA do have a 1K lead. And Nocturne, now level 6, has that paranoia. So we need to see where he's going to target with that. It looks like he's already on the bottom side of the map. So maybe they try to target this Jinx. Doesn't have flash. So maybe the side of TDA say, hey, we're just going to go for this Jinx. But now Nocturne is potentially, it looks like he's walking up. I don't know where he's going. Oh, he's okay. Well, he's walking into River. Could potentially look for Malzahar. He doesn't have flash either. So we'll see what is going to happen. Is that Jester going in? We get some damage down. Now, Vex and Nocturne could potentially try to burst this Malzahar, but with that spell shield up, they need to do that. As now we look into the bot side. Hello, 301. Actually, reinforcements are coming on the way. So if Jason K. Boy goes in, he is not going to have a fun time. As Vex ult, it just misses. That was really close. As walking forward, are they going to dive this is the question. Malzahar is coming. This is, uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe they turn on the Malzahar.
We're flipping the game. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Nocturne going to be going in. He finds one. He will be going down though. Here we go. That's going to be the Nautilus going in there. We'll find 2 low HP bars though, as Ikazuchi is going to get flash ulted from Uncool Squash. Buck be able to find 1. Very low HP bars. Oh no, the Malzahar E is ticking. All he needs to do is get that. That's a double. That's a triple. It's a disaster as Uncool Squash with the roam play on the bot lane, able to pick himself up 3 kills.
That was such a good play coming in from Uncle Squash. Right? He saw that Buckby wasn't in lane and that they were going bot side, and he just insane drone come in. Convey just said, you know what, I'm going in. We're doing this, and they forced the dive here, which honestly they really shouldn't have, right? They didn't know where Malzahar was mid, and Uncle Squash just flash ults the Ezreal. Look at the Malzahar E damage just taken away. The Voidlings just chewing away at Ezreal. And, you know, Uncle Squash just played this really well. Picks up 3 kills and, you know, super strong right now.
Yeah, and also during that, there was actually a solo kill top side. The Raining Wolves able to pick up a kill on to Pupper Please in the top lane. And honestly, I don't know. I feel like you have to assume that Malzahar is going to be coming down. Like, I don't know if it was communication or anything, but like, if you're going to be going for that play, you need to do it way sooner. Like, you got to pull the trigger because I feel, or you just don't even do it at all. Because I feel like with Malzahar coming, it's going to be a disaster every time. Like, at best, you maybe trade like 3 for 3, which is kind of what ended up happening. But like, I still feel like that favors FTD. So a bit of a misplay from the side of TDA, and the game is now even, but it's not the end of the world, I would say, for the side of TDA. The game is still even. So, you know, obviously, they still have some room, as now here we go. Jason K. Boy with the Ward Hop flash already burned from Pupper Please. He says, no, you're not going to be kicking me today. Now, Uncool Squash in the top lane. Matt Pizza. This looks like deja vu, but for the other team. Nocturne, that's the ult coming through. They're looking on to Uncool Squash. Vex ult is going to be used. Huge fear coming through. Can he get the reset? The answer is yes. Buckley has that ult. He uses it. He tags Uncool Squash. Can he tag Jason K. Boy? He's aiming. Oh, it's not able to land, but Matt Pizza. So what just happened there? Because I feel like we saw that, but for the other team. As here we go, looking to the bot lane, onto Hello 301. Ikazuchi walking forward. The rocket's enough. Hello 301 stays alive. That's the flash forward from Bet Jester, able to trade that one back. Absolute chaos on the rip this game. We've got 17 kills, both teams going at it, Matt.
You know, Cloud, are we watching the same series? Like, what happened from last game to this game? Like, did both teams just turn the switch? They're just like, yeah, we just want to start fighting now. Let's, last game was boring. Let's make it more interesting now. And both teams just suddenly were like, yeah, let's just fight. Let's just keep fighting and let's not stop. But it is quite entertaining to watch. As yeah, Coach, top lane, it seemed like Rafia was like FTD. Or what? How do I phrase it? TDA were doing what FTD just did in the bot side, but on the top side. It was just a complete 180 of what just happened, like you were saying.
Did I get it? Please tell me I got it.
It's infernal.
Are you kidding me?
It's doomed.
I should have just said volcanoes fire. Infernal.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, you should have. See,
oh my god, Matt Pizza.
You gotta think outside the box.
Yeah, it's doomed. GG or what?
Exactly. Go next.
Yeah, open. No.
Alright, let's
Um,
make the Nexus explode. Alright, EL is we're done streaming for tonight. Have a wonderful time, guys. Bye.
Yeah, we're going next actually. But yeah, TDA. You know they do have a little bit of a lead in this game. All eyes are on this Nocturne though. We'll see what he's going to be able to do in these fights. He's 3-1-3. He is very strong. He can basically pop a carry, right? Like this Jinx probably is going to get destroyed. They do have ways to deal with it though. They have the Malzahar ult, so it's going to be a little bit difficult if they are able to just time all the dive at once and they all run in. I feel like it's going to be looking good for them. But we'll have to see. Here we go, looking in the bot side. It's going to be the ultimate coming down. Here we go, Nocturne going in onto this Jinx, and that's what I said. This Jinx is just going to get popped. There's no way for you to play the game. Give the kill to Ikazuchi. Oh, look at this. What a good jungler. Convey comes in. He gets the kill. He says, all right, Ikazuchi, you know what? I'm done here. Take the kill.
You need it. You're the carry. As yeah, TDA they're slowly building up the lead that they had again as Pumpriest and Williams are fighting in the top lane.
Yeah, there's fighting in the top lane. Damage coming through. Both these top laners are about half HP. Now, Raining Wolves does have that ultimate. So does Pupper Please. So you need to keep that in mind. Now, TDA's bot lane, obviously, Convey 4-1-4 on this Nocturne now. The Jason KB electing to go Eclipse. So he's going full one-shot, by the way. This is not
boy.
Tank Lee Sin with the Gore Drinker. He is now making his way into the bot lane. And Ikazuchi might just be dead. He might just go for Fat Jester, though. CC going to be coming down. I think Fat Jester. Yeah, he's just dead. They just give it to Fat Jester. And I think Ikazuchi gets out. Yeah, I mean, that's a good play. I mean, he was going to die anyway. Meanwhile, on the top side, Solo Bolo, Raining Wolves, able to pick up the kill on to Pupper Please.
You know, Clutch, what mythic does Graves go nowadays? Because he's building Gore Drinker, and is that what you're supposed to build on Graves nowadays?
Yeah, you can go Gore Drinker on Graves now as maybe look. He does have Flash ult, so maybe he says, all right, Mukby, have fun playing the game. I'm Flash ulting you. That's Nocturnal coming down. Oh, he's using it top lane. He's going in onto the Aatrox now with Vex coming up. Potentially a play. Vex ult. It's gonna land. Is he able to get the kill? The answer is yes. But now, 2v3. What are they able to do? Buckby able to get the ult reset. Flashing away. Stun comes through. Convey. He needs to be able to outplay this one. It's level 10 versus level 8. Tons of damage gonna be coming through. Jason Cape Boy. He has the kick. Jinx ult gonna be going wide. Jason. Oh, no, he's coming too late, and he's not able to find the kill. Convey's gonna get out of there. He's running. He is gonna get out. Now they're looking on Uncool Squash. How balanced is support? 1v1. Is that's gonna be the Malzahar ult coming through? Pupper Please has the ultimate. He uses it. Oh, he's not able to find the kill onto Uncool Squash. Very unfortunate. This Nocturne 6. Oh no. Oh no. The Ezreal. Oh, goes just wide. But this Nocturne 6-1-4 now. I mean, yeah, this guy is just gonna ult and it's gonna be a death ball. Like whoever gets ulted, goodbye. Like you are gonna get deleted. As now on the bot side, it's a little bit of a 1v1
damage.
Yeah, a ton of damage coming through. Go ahead, Matt Pizza.
Yeah, I mean, Clutch. This Nocturne is just like a trained man. If the lights go out, he's coming straight for you. If you're Hollow 301, right? It's not a fun time to be playing ADC, especially when if he doesn't get you, you know, the Vex does. She just pops up like, "Hello, how's it going? You're dead. Goodbye." You know, so much. But yeah, like you said, Clutch. This is such a chaotic game, right? And we see a lot of plays happening, a lot of fights breaking out, and it wasn't like the last game, right? Complete change. Like both teams have gotten used to playing with each other, and no, they're just sending everything, throwing everything they have at each other to try to win this game. And for TDA, if they win this game, they're moving on. And for FTD, if they win this game, they have got another game ahead of them.
Yeah, FTD, if they are able to take this game, obviously will force a game 3. This is best of 3s and not best of 5s yet. That is in round 2. So we'll see how it is going to go. Meanwhile, FTD, they're walking into the Dragon Pit. They actually do have 2 dragons, so this third Drake would be absolutely massive for them. Would put them on soul point. We'll see how much poke Ezreal can get down. And keep your eyes on this Nocturne. If the Nocturne's actually able to isolate a target, it's going to be absolutely doomed. Here we go. We're already looking to fight Nocturne. That's the ult coming through. Already looking onto this Jinx. So much damage coming through. Oh no, it's a horror. He just dives the back line. Everyone's going down. It's an ace, clean ace coming through from the side of a TDA.
And Clutch, just like that, all members of TD Aftermath, the stars aligned. Everyone got in sync, and we're like, we're going now. as you know, it started with some poke. All right, Ikazuchi just poking away Yoruichi, and then we see Raining Wolves activate his ult and go in onto Buckby. Right, it seemed like it was looking good for the side of FTD until the lights go out. Lights go out. Vex ult comes in. Graves ult comes in. The Stridebreaker comes in. Everyone's slowed. Everyone doesn't know what's happening, and then lights come back on. Jason K-Boy is the only one alive, and not even for long, he just dies a few seconds after as well.
Yeah, and the thing, I mean, this Nocturne, again, I said, hey, if Nocturne gets ahead, have fun dealing with it. Because it's just going to one-shot. So, bunch of damage coming through from Convey in the jungle as the Hex Drinker built. Actually, he has Rift Herald. I didn't even know that.
You know, Clutch, you ever play Among Us? You're big Among Us.
Yeah, I
guy?
just made an Among Us reference earlier, Matt Pizza. Yes, I played Among Us.
Yeah, so, you know, the lights went out, alright, and
Oh,
the lights came back on. 4 people died, alright, so, like,
4?
is the imposter really
Oh
okay?
no, it's Paranoia into the top lane. Looking on the Raining Wolves, though, he is going to stay alive. That's Azrael coming through. He's going, meow. And we'll get some damage done to the Leona. Ikazuchi doesn't have first strike, so, you know, no extra gold, but he does have that conquer. He's been having a great series. Now TDA with that 6k lead in this game, that's the Rift Herald being used. Potentially a response, though, from the side of FTD, as they are sending people up here. I mean, the tower's going down regardless, so.
There's 4 people up here. FTD needs to be careful.
Here we go. Fight begins. Jason KB able to take down one. Ooh, that was a little bit weird. Is Vex all... Oh no, Vex is going in. Buckby on a killing spree. He's able to find one. He's able to find 2. Ezreal going to pick up another. Is that a triple kill for Buckby? The answer is no. They're sharing the wealth. It's a 4-for-1 for the side of TDA. Matt Pizza, it's looking like this might be a 2-0.
No, you know what, Clutch? No, Nexus hasn't exploded yet. I don't never FF. Okay, even if you're down like 20k gold, all right, never FF. It's winnable. It's always winnable. Okay, trust. I believe in FTD to pull a miracle. All right, this might be
Matt
some
Pizza.
hard copium, but
Matt
you gotta
Pizza,
believe.
I'm getting flashbacks to what's it called? To actually, we'll talk about the play before I do it. So we see this play. FTD, they think, okay, we've got the numbers. The second this Vex shows up, though, the ultimate is absolutely massive. Snipes Jason K-Boy, boom, good night. And it's just really well played from the side of TDA. They're all on the same page. They all know, hey, we want to go and we want to fight this one. So really, really well played from them. Now I don't even remember what I was going to say. So
You should have just said it.
Oh, I remember. Matt Pizza, EDL. Season
EDL.
1. Okay?
Season 1.
Season 1. BNJ on Ezreal.
Oh.
Remember the game? They were down like 10k and they came back and won?
I do remember that. That was a long game. That was a long time ago. You could think that
That was 1 year ago.
A long time ago.
Yeah, 1 year is a lot. Yeah, that was 1 year ago.
Can you
Matt
believe?
Pizza. Crazy.
When's EL's anniversary, by the way? We gotta celebrate that. It was in December. Oh well. L.
Yeah, we didn't celebrate the anniversary. I should try to find the roster sheet for season 1 and like look at the players and see where they're at now.
Oh.
I know BDE Para's like plat. So,
yeah.
Altazi was on BDE in gold.
And-
Jeez, that's crazy.
Okay, Clutch. Now you're making me feel old, man. Like, chill. All right.
Yeah, your old
As-
Matt Pizza's.
Enter back into the game as you know.
Oh.
The aftermath. Ooh.
Hey, what's going on bot lane? You think Buckby 2v1 outplays? He does have the ult. Oh, kick gonna be coming through.
Might.
Buckby with the ultimate. He connects. He's gonna be looking on to Jason K-Boy. Does he have enough damage? Stopwatch coming through. Needs those cooldowns for Buckby. He's getting the fleet.
Oh
Oh,
my God.
no! Double flash is coming through. Buckby, can he kill Raining Wolves? It should just be a guaranteed kill. Raining Wolves. Oh my God. No, come on! He's not able to kill him. And he is finally able to get the kill. Meanwhile, on the top side, FTD, they were able to pick off two. Ikazuchi and Fat Jester go down, but Buckby with an absolute massive outplay. So, Matt Pizza,
I was.
PBU, they won last season, and one of these players, actually two of these players, was actually on the VB roster. I think it's Ikazuchi and Buckby. I'm just saying. No, Wrigley. But Buckby maybe going down now. Oh
my God.
That's the ignite coming through. He doesn't have the ult, but here we go. Pew! That's
Coming,
Nocturne coming
coming
in.
in.
Should be able to get the. Oh, actually
think-
does not able to get the kill.
Ooh.
Hello 301 Convey. Actually now stuck in a 4v1. He likes these odds though as he's going in. Actually, can he do this? There's no way.
There's no way.
He's gonna be going down. Oh, he gets
Oh
one.
my god.
Wait,
Oh,
wait, hold up. Wait, 8 chalks TP. It's a 5v1.
Oh,
No. He's dead.
oh.
Okay. That's a 1K shutdown actually. Going
That's
over to Hello
kind of
301. That is a huge shutdown. TDA, a bit of a throw, but this this Nocturne basically just like 5v1 and almost took 2 people down with them.
That's kind of
It's a
scary.
little concerning, Matt Pizza.
Just a little bit clutch, you know. Nocturne balance champ, or is it the Death Dance? You know, we'll never know. Even though we have a good idea, but
Matt Pizza.
mm-hmm.
You know what's gonna happen. It's the
That-
miracle run. FTD comes back and they win the game. And they win the
God.
series. Oh no. Goodbye.
Uh,
Wolves takes a bunch of damage. Oh my. Hey, by the way, Raining Wolves is their front line with Leona. I just wanted to let you know that.
yeah,
He almost got one shot by the Vex.
that's a lot of damage, you know, clutch. That's a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage. That's what I'm saying. But Drake gonna be spawning in 3 minutes 50 seconds. Last Drake was taken from the side of TDA. Pupper Please was able to pick that one up solo. Jinx does have the. Oh no, Matt Pizza.
Clutch.
Doesn't
It's okay.
All right,
and
doesn't
now
matter.
I
We're fighting.
thought-
Yeah, doesn't matter. Jinx just gets the lead. This looks like a big fight for the side of TDA. Double kill. Give him the triple. Oh my god, triple kill. Give him the quadra.
No, Buckby said it's mine.
Buck be able to take the kill. IE completed from Hello 301, but he doesn't actually
Oh,
have 60% crit.
I was gonna like, wait, what? What do you mean he doesn't have 60% crit? What does that mean? I'm like, oh, I did not realize he had Infinity Edge as his second item.
I mean, it does give you a bunch of damage, but a little bit weird. You know what?
Maybe-
It's cracked. It's cracked. You know what? Listen,
Yeah.
it's 5-head technology, Matt Pizza. 5-head technology.
Okay,
I'm assuming he might have just been like, I need damage or something.
Think about
or
it.
he might have just misclicked, to be honest.
Think about it, all right? 5-head
Yep.
IQ, okay?
Yep.
You buy Infinity Edge second, all right? You sell the Doran's bed, get another critical strike cloak, boom, it works. You have
True.
optimal build efficiency, all right?
Do you
Don't
remember
the
when
number?
when ADCs would like just rush crit cloak and you could have like a bunch of them?
Yeah, I do remember
just
that.
like crit and you're like, what? What is going on? I remember GP used to do that. I think he's
I think he still
a
does
bunch,
that. Yeah.
where he gets like 3 crit cloaks and he's like, yeah. Yeah, I mean this game, TDA now up 10k, and this one Nocturne basically unkillable. He has the GA now, Matt Pizza. Remember I said, he's gonna go GA and just dive in and basically be a nuisance.
Yep.
There you go. He's
also
gonna be a
building-
nuisance.
He's also building Mars, so like, any magic damage there is just gonna get soaked up by that huge Mars shield. As Papa Please just does not care. He's like, these are mine.
Yeah, he is just farming the Krugs. He says, all right, you get nothing. These are my Krugs.
These are
What's
mine.
your thoughts?
You
Are
know,
those his Krugs?
they are. He's just bullying Jason K. Boy. He's like, you're a boy. I'm a dog.
What? How does that make any sense? Oh,
You know, 'cause-
no.
oh, like-
Well, I'm going to have nightmares of this Nocturne.
Yeah, Clutch, you're gonna like flip your lights and then it's like, oh,
I'm going
where's
to get
Nocturne?
ulted by Convey or what? I'm going to get ulted IRL. He's gonna run through my window. Like, I'm just going to hear my window break and I'm just going to get deleted or what?
Yep. You're gonna fucking see Convey on your window and be like, hello there. Hello, Clutch. I'm here.
Hello there.
Hello there.
No. As TDA, they are going to be looking for this mid tower. Also sieging the bot lane. Do have Baron, by the way. We're able to pick that one up. Now, here we go. FTD potentially looking for a fight, but Leona goes in. The team not able to follow up. Hello 301. Going to get flashed on from the Fat Jester. Huge damage coming through.
Oh.
Watch Pupper plays. That's going to be some kills going to the side of TDA. Ikazuchi taking a lot of damage. It doesn't matter, though. They are all going down. No wave as they're hitting the tower. Oh, no. Guys. Psst. No wave. Okay, well, now they have the wave. See? 5-head. Reigning Wolves, though, he is the last one standing. About 20-second death timer. We'll see if TDA is going to be able to end the game.
Looks like they're going for a triple end up clutch. They're going for a perfect all structures game this time around. And they're gonna get it.
Statement, man. Pizza coming through from TDA. Reigning Wolves looking at his base, trying to defend this one. He's walking forward.
Trying to make the miracle play.
With all these minions in the base, I don't know. Actually, the side of TDA are going to back off and just go for the dragon.
Yeah, I think they could have ended, but you know, they're just going for the dragon. They're, I guess, deciding to play it safe and going for the next fight. Or they just wanted to make the game last longer for our entertainment clutch.
Listen, TDA, they're just throwing the entertainment map, you know? That's how it be. All right. Stolen! No. Rapid fire completed now. So Jinx does have that 60% crit, has the stopwatch, so does have a little bit of survivability, but I don't know. I look at TDA and I'm like, okay, so Nocturne Vex. Yeah, I think it's over.
And there's so much dive that it's just so hard to play against if you're an FTD fan, right? And at this point, it's just kind of like you just hope that they mess up their engage to the point where you might be able to do something, right? Like Convey just, I guess, ults on, doesn't kill Holo 301. Holo 301 actually survives and is able to get his damage off in the fights and actually be able to do something. It could change the tides in favor of FTD, but as it looks, clutch. With TDA just walking into the base, the lights go on.
No, it's coming in out of nowhere. He's looking on the Hello 301. The last team fight gonna be coming too. That's a huge fear coming out. 2 kills. That's gonna be the third coming down. Leona trying their best. It's gonna be an ace. Nobody's gonna survive this one. TDA statement win over Feed the Dream. Will be going to the winners bracket round 2, awaiting the winner of LTMK and VBU. Very well played from the side of TDA. A lot of good things to take away from them, and going to be very exciting to see how they do in round 2, Matt Pizza.
And honestly, they did have a good game 2, right, Clutch? Because game 2, everyone seemed to be on point. They seemed to know what they wanted to do, which is just simple. Just go in, target the carry, and if once the carry is dead, everything else just falls into place, right? Go for the carry, go for the mid lane, and then boom. They're able to just win the team fights just like that. They played to their comp and they played exactly how they needed to.
Yeah, I really like what TDA showed us in game number 2. Just like, you know, the Nocturne Vex, the full dive, you know, obviously, you know, the Nautilus, you know, picking a bunch of good things that I liked. I really liked their game plan in game 2, and it ended up working out really, really well for them. I feel like this is a team that, you know, they like to play aggressive. They like to be the team that's diving in. They like to be the team starting to play. So very well played from them. Matt Pizza, you got anything to say before we're going to head out here?
No, I did not, Clutch.
All right. Well, with that, thank you guys all for watching TDA take the 2-0. We'll see you guys on Friday with some EGL playoff action. See you there.
straight.